Hey guys, welcome to CleoTalks. I know it's been a really long time since I last made a video, but I've had a lot happen since the last time I made a video. So right now I'm in New York City. I moved out here. It's actually a really long story, but yeah, it's been really nice. I got offered a fashion internship for a blog website called The Garnet Report, and I was an author for them, so I was just writing blog articles every Monday and Friday, and it was actually a pretty cool experience. I got invited to a lot of events, fashion events. I started sewing. Yeah, it's been very eventful. I went to New York Fashion Week, and that was very interesting. It was a cool experience. I've been like designing some clothes and stuff. It's actually it's completely the opposite of what I'm going to school for. So right now I'm just doing it as a hobby, but I'm hoping that something can come out of it. So yeah, being in New York, I've realized that there is a lot out here, and it's just ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you guys about my horror box braid experience. So if you guys are from New York, you know that 125th Street in Harlem is like the mecca for African hair braiders. Like, they're everywhere. You step off the train and they give you a card like begging you to come to their shop. Like, it's ridiculous. I had no idea who I wanted to go to at first, but I knew I wanted to get my hair braided into nice long box braids, like thick box braids. So the day before, you know, I deep conditioned, I made sure my hair was perfect, made sure it was strong, made sure it was moisturized, all that stuff. And my friend, she actually got her hair done up there, so she recommended me to somebody that she went to. And so I went up there, I went to Harlem. It took me about an hour to get there from Staten Island. So yeah, I walked up to the place. There was mad people outside asking to braid my hair. I walk into the room and like, it was so weird because I've never experienced anything like that. Like, I don't even go to salons. I just wear my hair natural all the time. So it was really an experience. I was like, I'm here to get my box braids done by, I forget her name, but I said her name and she was like, oh, okay, just sit over here. So I sat in a chair for like probably 20 minutes, and then the lady comes up to me, right? And she's like, all right, so you want box braids, how much do you want to pay for them? Now my friend, she got hers for $90. Like, she told them, I'll pay $90 to get my box braids done, which is very cheap. So that's why I went over there. So I was like, oh, you know, I'll pay $95. She said no. And I was like, wow, I don't know how this shit runs. Like, I was confused. So I was just like, okay. She's like 110. And I'm like, well, I only brought $100 cash on me, so I would have to go to the ATM to get that. And she was like, okay, there's an ATM downstairs. And I'm like, bro, like, that's mad extra. So anyways, the lady started on my hair. It was a different lady, and she starts brushing my hair. Now my ends, they're still kind of blonde a little bit, and they're like, they get very tangled very easily. So she starts brushing, but she starts brushing from the top. And you know, you can't brush natural hair from the top. You gotta start from the bottom and be gentle and work your way up. No, she starts from the top. And mind you, I already detangled my hair before I got there, so she just made my hair more tangled by doing that. Bro, when she starts with that first braid, it hurts so bad. Like, I've never experienced that tightness in my life. Like, she pulled my hair so tight, and she just keeps braiding. And I'm like, okay, like, maybe this is how it's supposed to be. I've never gotten box braids done, so I have no idea how it's supposed to feel. So basically the whole time she was braiding my hair, it was just extremely tight and uncomfortable. And I remember she got to my edges and she started like braiding OD tight, and she braided my edges too, and I'm like, okay, we can't do that. So I told her, I was like, okay, for this part you have to leave out my edges, and you have to braid the top, like at least braid the top a little bit looser so I don't die. So she was just like, okay. But every time I said something, she'd just be like, okay. But then she would keep doing the same thing that she was doing, and it was so frustrating. Like, every time I turned around to like tell her something, everybody would look at me and like listen to what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, like, do they think I'm prissy? Like, because nobody else was complaining or anything. And I'm like, but I really care about my hair. Like, I spent so much time growing this out. Like, I don't want it to be damaged, you know? So when she was finishing my hair, she burnt the length of the braid with a lighter. She used a lighter, took the braid, and burnt the length. Like, I know people burn the ends. Like, that makes sense. Cool, whatever. But she burnt the length to get rid of the stray hairs. So she finishes the braids, and then I have to go downstairs and get $10. But she follows me. So she comes with me to get the $10. So I go home, show my boyfriend. He loves it. I love it. It looks nice. Even though my forehead's a little big, because, you know, now it's all exposed. But I was like, you know what? It's fine. So, yeah. So then that night was when it started. So that night was so intense. Like, it was just so tight. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't sleep. My braids were so stiff. Like, I couldn't even move them. Like, wherever they came from, they kind of just, like, stuck out. Like, they didn't have any flexibility or anything because they were so tight. And I'm like, bro, like... And I'll show you guys some pictures of what it looks like. I mean, it looked good, you know, but it was just so stiff and tight. And it hurt. Like, if I raised my eyebrows, like, I could feel my hair is pulling in the front. Like, it was really bad. But my boyfriend was like, just stick through it. You'll be fine. Just do it. And I'm like, okay. My hair started growing, so it got a little loose. And then on day 4, which was yesterday, I took those shits out. I don't know why I took them out, because I started noticing that I had red bumps all around my hairline. I had red bumps in the back. It was so tight. And I went to the store to get apple cider vinegar because my head was extremely itchy. And it was itchy because of all these little red dots and red spots. Like, they all itched so bad. And I'm gonna show you what it looked like. I'm gonna insert a photo like here. First of all, it was tight, it was itchy, I had red bumps everywhere. When I was looking online, they were saying if you have red bumps, you gotta take it out because that means it's way too tight and it's pulling your hair out of your follicle. And I'm like, oh nah. So my boyfriend was like, just stick through it. Like, your hair is gonna grow, it's gonna get looser. You're gonna regret spending $110 for you to take it out 4 days later. And I was like, nah. Like, I need to take these out right now. These box braids are just fucking up my hair. I need to fix this. So I took all my braids out last night. I washed my hair. My scalp was so sensitive. Like, I couldn't scrub. Like, I had to really be gentle with my hair. And like, even now, it's still extremely sore. And I have dots like all along my hairline. And my hair still itches. Like, it still itches so bad. So happy that I took those braids out. Like, I don't even care that they cost $110. I'm never going there again. And I'm probably never getting box braids again either, honestly. Like, it was nice, but 1, my forehead was too big anyways. And 2, like, I don't know. I like my natural hair. I like being able to breathe. I like being able to do this and like, just like, you know, relax. So thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for the next video. I'm hoping it'll be something hair related, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.